What's up? Welcome to another episode of Winging It, a series produced by The Moment and powered by Wingstop Canada, filled with talented people, juicy questions, and flavorful wings. I'm your host, Bianca Thompson, and today I'm joined by SadBoi, a Toronto artist who stepped on the scene and instantly turned heads with her eclectic sound. A breath of fresh air, she is somebody whose unwavering authenticity bleeds into her music, inspiring other women to tap into their own baddie energy. With her unparalleled style and raging confidence, she is at the forefront of shaping one of the hottest new sounds to come out of Toronto. So welcome, SadBoi. How are you feeling today?
I mean, I wasn't expecting all that.
But I had to hype you up a little bit.
No, thank you. But I'm good. I'm tired.
Well, before we get into it, I wanted to give you your flowers because I'm noticing that you're on a lot of lineups for a lot of different concerts this summer and a lot of different festivals. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That's major.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Is there anyone that you're looking forward to specifically?
Well, there's like a few that I'm really looking forward to. But I'm really looking forward to Yardland. Yardland Festival, which is in Paris, which I'm really excited for. And also Wireless.
Okay.
Wireless I'm really excited for because, I don't know, you always see Wireless online, you know what I mean? And like I just never really thought that like, oh, that would be like a place that I'd be performing in. But yeah, I'm really excited.
I feel like now you're going to be there and it's going to be so insane in the moment to just kind of like recognize it like a full circle kind of moment.
Definitely.
So you've been dropping hit after hit with tracks like Potential, Slide, and now Baddies. One thing that I noticed about your music and your sound is that you kind of pull from a lot of different genres. So there's a lot of like Brazilian funk, a lot of baile funk, but then there's also some Afro beats in there, there's dance hall, and then you rap as well. Are you looking to experiment with different sounds, or do you feel like you found your niche?
You know what's so interesting? I feel like right now, like, I wasn't really expecting, I mean, it's kind of something that I've always done realistically, but like, I've always like dropped it. Like, I never did it consistently. So like, I would drop a song and then like, I would just do something else. But then it's like, when I figured out that it was like working for me, it was just something that like, I mean, it was like a natural thing for me. So I was like, okay, let me just like continue to do this. But I've definitely thought about like how I can like expand that sound. Because I also don't want to be like that artist that just has like one sound, you know what I mean? I feel like there's so many other things that I can do. Yeah, but like right now I'm just having fun. So I think that's like the most important thing. Like I'm not really thinking about it too hard. In general, like when I'm making music, it's really about like me low key because I'm like, I want to put something on like to make myself feel good or like I feel like shit right now, but I want to feel pretty. So like it's just more so like me kind of like saying things or like speaking about things to kind of like uplift myself.
When you make music for yourself, it ends up reflecting onto other people.
For sure.
And so like that taps into the song Baddies. So the song's called Baddies. So I want to ask you, like, what is your definition of a baddie?
Someone who isn't afraid of being themselves. I think like, you know, I think like in this generation, I feel like we all kind of have, or well, people kind of have like this idea of what a baddie should be and what a baddie should look like and stuff like that. And like, it just kind of takes me back to like, even like me in school, like I got bullied like really bad. But like, I was just always like a bit different in a sense. Like I was just like a social media nerd. Like I was just like obsessed with Tumblr and stuff like that. But like, you know, even though I was into like different things, like when I was online, like I felt like a baddie, you know what I mean? And like people used to bully me because I used to do things that I like. So I really think like being a baddie is just like being true to yourself.
And you definitely give that off.
You think so?
Yeah. It gives baddie energy and like authentic baddie energy, not just like...
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So now that the food is here, I'm just going to introduce a little game that we're going to do while I'm asking you the couple of questions. So this game is called Find Your Flavor. There is 4 different flavors on the table.
I feel like I already know what these are, though.
Damn.
I'm so sorry, but at least, at least 2 of these, just how they look.
Okay, close your eyes.
I know, right?
Okay, you're going to pick a number from 1 to 4. We'll like switch it up. And then you guess to try the flavor, and then you guess the flavor with, but it probably won't be that hard for you since you already know it.
I really think I already know this, but okay.
Okay.
So I just give you a number?
Yeah, just give me a number.
4? 3.
3? Okay.
I really was hoping this one wasn't going to be first, but okay. I feel like I know what this one is. Okay. Is this like hickory smoked barbecue or something? Is that what it is?
That one is actually mango habanero.
Um. Okay, I can taste the mango
Close
now.
enough.
I can taste the mango, but like, where's that smoky taste coming from?
Probably the habanero. Pick another number.
Let's do 4
I think you're gonna get this one. Wow, shocker.
before I even try this. It's like honey garlic.
Honey garlic?
It looks like honey garlic.
I can't even pretend it's obviously. Tastes like honey garlic?
This is really good.
Somebody asked you in like an interview and they said, who do you make music for? And you said, I make music for the girls who want to get their lick back. And I
Yeah.
loved that. That really resonated with me. And it kind of speaks to like when I listen to your music, your image, your style. It gives very much like femme fatale, boss bitch energy. Is that energy that like you always embodied? Or is that something that life experiences have inspired that type of mindset with you?
I would definitely say life experiences. Like, I mean, I think it kind of goes back to like where I got my name from. I actually got like the name SadBoi because I was with someone, and I basically found out that he got a girl pregnant and he proposed to her online.
Okay.
And I always used to make music about him, and I would refer to him as like SadBoi in my songs. I was like, oh, I'm gonna call myself SadBoi. So I think like from that like experience, it was just like more so like, it was a different type of vibe. I mean, like, have you ever got your heart broken?
Yeah. Too many
So, like-
times. Too many times.
You know those ones like when you get your heart broken? It's like, there's like a few heartbreaks where it's like, you cry about it, but then it also does like something to you where you just like have like this like weird like energy where it's just like you really don't like give a fuck, I guess you can say. Or like you're just kind of like standing on business.
I feel like sometimes when you're in heartbreak, it's very heavy, but then once you're out of it and it's in hindsight, that's when you're just kind of like, you embody that energy of like, I don't give a fuck anymore, you know? Like, I know
Yeah.
who I am, I trust in myself, I'm this, and you kind of like reaffirm that like, sorry, he wasn't shit. Like, that's
I mean,
like,
I think like right now I'm just having fun. I feel like I'm in my like back era. I feel like I'm in like a really good like place right now, and I think I'm like enjoying being a little toxic, as messed up as that is. But I think I'm just enjoying it
just
right
a
now.
little sprinkle of
Just a little
toxicity.
something,
Just a little
something.
sprinkle.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what would you say sets Toronto apart from other major cities across the world? Because I feel like you travel a lot.
I would definitely say how diverse it is. Especially like I learned to appreciate like when I wasn't home. You know, even like the smallest thing like food. Like if I want to get like Caribbean food, like sometimes it's like some places like don't really have that. Or like even when you go to parties, like the music. I feel like partying in Toronto is so different.
I feel like the music scene in Toronto is one of a kind because of that. Like, you can't really replicate it, if that makes sense. Like, there's just so many different cultures meshing together. I know people always use the term melting pot, but
I always say that. I always be like melting pot, melting pot, melting pot.
that's literally what your music is. It's like a melting pot. It's like you hear so many different cultures combined in it. Should we do another flavor?
Yeah, but I really like this one. Was that right? Was it honey
You
garlic?
can keep it. Yeah, you were right.
Okay. You can do 2.
2?
Yeah.
You can still keep the honey garlic. I won't take it away
Okay.
from you.
I feel like this might be the hickory barbecue one.
I feel like you want hickory barbecue.
I mean, I'm just curious.
You're
Like,
trying to like manifest this hickory barbecue right now.
ooh, it's spicy.
You can smell it?
It smells spicy. Okay. It's homemade.
Remember I told you it has that kick? Like it's like,
Instantly, it's like this. But it's a good kick, though. I feel like it's like lemon pepper on steroids.
lemon pepper on steroids. Okay. Let's look at it like, so for spice lovers, what you think?
I mean, I really like spicy food. Like, I love spice. But I like this. I don't think it's like too spicy. But it does have like a crazy after thing.
You use some water? So we're eating
Oh.
boneless right now. You saying boneless or tenders?
That's actually a really good question. I kind of like the fact that boneless is small.
Boneless is small. Tenders are a little big.
Yeah.
Would you do
But
like...
that shit got a kick
The
after.
root beer's not helping you. Or would you do like dry or saucy wings? What's your preference?
I like saucy because you know what I like to do? I'm gonna put you on. I like to get like sweet teriyaki wings. Those are like my favorite. Hot teriyaki. and I always ask for extra sauce, so I put it on my rice. So I would say sauce.
Now you just put me on. Saucy? Mm-hmm. Sauce is on the side. Would you like ranch or no ranch?
I don't like any sauce on the side.
Just the teriyaki, so no sauce on the side.
Yeah.
I have, okay, I guess this is the final flavor. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna let you keep the honey garlic and I'm gonna rotate with you.
Okay. I feel like I already know what this one is.
I feel like you already know what it is.
Lemon pepper.
Ding, ding, ding.
Lemon pepper is good as hell.
All right, so now that we did the find your flavors, did you find your favorite flavor?
Yes.
Which one would it be?
It would be this one. Which one? This was like the honey garlic, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Honey garlic.
I heard that you had mentioned that with your upcoming EP, that Drake had played a part in coming up with the name for it. Mm-hmm. So can you talk to me a little bit more about like how did that collaboration come about and how has it been having him like kind of as a mentor or working alongside him?
Yes, lemon pepper wings are really good. But how it came about was from Slide. Let me just say, I did not like Slide. Because Slide was a song that I had wrote to get myself out of writer's block.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't a situation where I was thinking of anything. I was just trying to make myself laugh. And when I had dropped Slide, it's so crazy because I had like this really weird feeling. And I was just like, I feel like this is going to do really well. You know what? I actually never told the story. I'm going to tell you the story. Okay, so it's so weird. I remember I was in Toronto, and this was like a few days after Slide had dropped. And I remember I was like talking to my mom about something. But I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go take a nap. When I wake up, Drake is going to hit me up. And my mom was like, okay, girl. And I literally took a nap. I woke up, and I remember Jordan came upstairs. And I was just like talking to Jordan like for like 15 minutes. And I didn't even check my phone at all from when I woke up from my nap. So it's been like 30 minutes. And I went and looked at my phone, and I went and looked on Instagram, and I just see like a bunch of like notifications. But then it says Champagne Poppy followed you. I was like, oh wow, that's so crazy, because I literally said.
You literally manifested that.
I literally like said like an hour ago, like, oh, like something's gonna happen like with Drake. And then yeah, like he basically reached out. I had the opportunity to like talk to him. It's so funny because from that one conversation with him that I did have, I left and I went back home and I was so inspired. Mind you, I already had like a whole project. Like my project was like done. Like I shot all my videos for it. Like Slide was just one song like on the project. Like it wasn't meant like, you know? And none of the other songs even felt like Slide or sounded like Slide.
Yeah.
From the advice he gave me, I went home and I was like, oh, I'm going to scratch this whole project. So I rewrote everything within like a week because I had like a timeline. And then I redid the whole project, and I had the chance to like play him a few songs. And I was telling him, I'm like, I'm having a really hard time with the project. And I'm like, this is like what I was thinking, because I had a few names before. He actually like made like a list of like names that he thought, like just from like what he heard and like just from like what I told him and how I felt about like the music that I was making and stuff. And yeah, he read them out loud, and there was like one that stuck out, and like that was the one I ran with. So,
I love that. That's such a crazy story.
I know, it's so weird, right?
So, for your last thing, now that you've tried like a bunch of different flavors, let's say you and Wingstop did a collab.
Okay.
And you could create your own flavor. What would that flavor be called, and what would it taste like? Like, what ingredients would you use in it?
It would be tenders, and it would be called Crybaby Tenders.
Crybaby tenders?
And it would require like jerk sauce, and it would require something sweet. So maybe like sweet jerk.
Okay.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
So it's like jerk, but it's also kind of sweet. So I got like kick to it, and it's like me, you know what I mean? Yeah, it'd be Crybaby Tenders, and it'd be like sweet jerk. I think that'd be really good.
I feel like that actually
Don't
be really good.
steal my idea, Wingstop. Don't do that.
Sweet jerk, Crybaby tenders. You heard it here first. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys want to follow SadBoi on Instagram, it's at SadBoi, SadBoi. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Bianca Jada, Bianca, and then Jada. Follow The Moment Net at Instagram, Moment with a 3, and follow at Wingstop Canada as well. Thank you so much. Peace.
Hey, it's SadBoi, and I'm on Winging It.